So there's this wild story having to do with the Disney theme parks and the Disney company itself that speaks to the depravity of man and the love of money being the root of all evil. And I want to share this with you. It's gone viral, and it's pathetic, is what it is. Don't go away. All right, guys, thank you very much for being here today. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're new. We are doing something this week promoting our Mr. Gizmo Gospel Coloring Book, and make sure you get a copy of this. It's got gospel terms in in alphabetical order or something like that, and like the word, the letter Q is quickened in Christ, and so we got that in there, and a good explanation for you guys. Go ahead and get you one. Link in the description below, and a lot of people have really enjoyed that. So I want to share with you this. The word money is found in your King James Bible, 140 times is what it says right here in my word search. And the last mention of it right there, the very bottom, if I can get there real quick, is in the book of 1 Timothy. And it says right here, 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil. It's not money itself that's the root of all evil. There's nothing really wrong with money, but it's the love of it, the idea that I'm willing to do anything to keep it, or I'm doing anything to protect it, or anything like that. Most people that are in prison because they try to cut corners, try to make a quick buck. I believe most charlatans get into it because there's a lot of money to be made as a preacher, especially a false preacher, a prosperity preacher. There's tons of money to be made in that. And why do people deal drugs and do all these other crimes? It's because there's a ton of money in it, tons of money in it. And so people are willing to do horrible things to make money, create money, and even to protect money. Case in point, this deal with the Disney lawsuit that has been filed as a wrongful death lawsuit. And just to give you just the cliff notes of the whole deal, there was a couple that went to Disney World, and I believe that the wife of the couple was a doctor. I believe either him or her was a doctor. And she had like a severe food allergy, like a dreadfully dangerous one. And she asked the cook that was cooking at a restaurant at the Disney park, is this type of stuff on the grill? And they told her no, it was safe. And so she ate, and they did not clean the grill, or the grill had certain substance on it. I forget exactly what it was, but her allergy flared up real bad, which caused her to die. And the funny thing is, this is the insane part of the whole deal, is that the surviving spouse, the husband, sued Disney for a wrongful death lawsuit. And Disney said, you cannot sue us because you had a subscription to Disney Plus, and in the fine print of the subscription that you agreed to Disney Plus, the streaming service, you waived your right to sue Disney for anything. Now, I don't know about you, I find that insane. It makes me wonder what we're clicking in when we say agree on these fine print deals. But that was the legal angle that Disney was taking in this case. Like, okay, hey, when you agreed to Disney Plus, yeah, there were 600 pages of legalese and fine print. You just hit okay, but somewhere buried in there, page 642 of the legalese that you agreed to when you said okay to the subscription service for Disney Plus, there was something in there that if you come to a Disney park and die, you can't sue us. That's literally what's happening. That is so insane, but that is literally what's going on in this story. I can't even, it's unbelievable. But here's people.com. Walt Disney World drops bid to dismiss wrongful death lawsuit by widower who subscribed to Disney Plus. The company is now waiving its right to arbitration, stating that this situation warrants a sensitive approach. You think? My goodness, you psychos. What kind of corporate, soulless, blood-sucking lawyer even made that move? What kind of corporate, soulless, blood-sucking lawyer even put that into print? You people are all going straight to hell. All of you blood-sucking corporate lawyers are a bunch of psychos. But the love of money is the root of all evil. Disney is backtracking on the company's push to dismiss a wrongful death lawsuit on the ground that the victim's husband previously signed up for a Disney Plus streaming service. I can't believe I'm reading this. In January, Jeffrey Piccolo filed a $50,000 lawsuit against Disney. They just could have written a check. After his wife, Dr. Cant Sue Us, a physician at NYU Langone Hospital, died last year. Court documents previewed by People claim Tang Swan suffered a fatal allergic reaction after eating at a Disney Springs restaurant. On October 19th, Josh DeMario, chairman of Disney Experiences, told People in a statement that the company is now waiving its right to arbitration. At Disney, we strive to put humanity above all other considerations. With such unique circumstances as the one in this case, we believe this situation warrants a sensitive approach to expedite a resolution for the family who has experienced such a painful loss. As such, we've decided to waive our right to arbitration and have the matter proceed in court. Initially, Disney claimed in a legal filing that the lawsuit should be dismissed because Piccolo signed up for a 1-month trial of Disney Plus back in 2019. And the contract requires all to arbitrate all disputes with the company. Okay, so let me break that down for you. If you signed up for a 1-month free trial of Disney Plus in 2019, and in spring 2025, your family gets on Space Mountain in the park, and something goes terribly wrong, and negligence on Disney's part, the ride crashes and something horrible happens. Because you signed up for that 1-month Disney Plus and hit the OK to the fine print, you can't sue. In this one case, Disney is backing up on this, but they need to make a public statement that this is not even a part of the agreement anymore. The fact that even exists is insanity. You cruel psychos. Wow. There's Jeffrey Dahmer bad, and then there's Disney, you can't sue us because you had a Disney Plus subscription bad. And that's right below Jeffrey Epstein bad. This is demented. According to the court documents, the terms and conditions Piccolo agreed to in purchasing theme park tickets in 2023 also protect the company from his lawsuit. Come on in. Come on, spend a $700 ticket for your 6-year-old to go into Disney World. And by the way, if anything happens to your 6-year-old while you're in Disney World, you signed something that said you can't sue us for anything. You waive your Disney Plus, Walt Disney World. When you buy a ticket, you are signing something that sounds like you're walking into Mad Max Thunderdome. You're going to get hurt in here. The chances of you dying are not zero when you walk into our park. Something bad could happen, and if you want to come to this park after you spend a $600 for a day pass for your 5-year-old, you can't sue us. What? I can't believe this is real. That's something that, they've got a waiver stronger than a rubber bullet paint gun war. Some sort of Thunderdome Mad Max Running Man dystopian nightmare. Wow. Following the news that Disney is reversing course, Piccolo's lawyer Brian Denny told the Associated Press that his client would continue to pursue justice on behalf of his beloved wife and hopes that this helps raise awareness of the challenges people with food allergies face. It's just $50,000. That's not a huge lawsuit. It needs to be millions. The right to a jury trial as set forth in the Seventh Amendment is a bedrock of our judicial system and should be protected and preserved, said in an emailed statement. Attempts by corporations like Disney to avoid jury trials should be looked at with skepticism. Piccolo's lawsuit details his wife's death as having occurred on October 5th, 2023. Court documents state that she was having a dinner at the Raglan Road Irish pub in the park's Disney Springs area and allegedly told the waiter that she had severe allergies to dairy and nuts. Asking multiple times, confirmed that various items on the menu were able to be served allergen-free. Per the documents, after the waiter alleged confirmed that the meal was allergen-free, the wife ate the meal. She suffered a severe allergic reaction and ultimately died later at the hospital. Her cause of death was a result of anaphylaxis due to elevated levels of dairy and nut in her system. The case hearing is currently scheduled for October 2nd. Guys, I want you to know, like, I went to Disney World when I was a kid, but you need to know this. These lawyers that Disney hires to write these, I mean, to me, that's a demented clause to put in any contract. Especially for a Disney Plus. That doesn't even make any sense. You sign up for Disney Plus, you're signing up legally. You're signing up that if you go to Disney World and they have a major mechanical failure on a ride sometime 5 years later, or some employee acts negligently, which results in the death of one of your family members, because you said, I agree to terms and conditions on that Disney Plus subscription, there ain't a blessed fired thing you can do about it. That's insane. I know Disney has waived their arbitration clause on this one, but I really wonder what is in the paperwork of this stuff that we are agreeing to when we install these softwares and we sign up for these services. I wonder what's in there. Ew. I even read years ago that like if on your American Social Security number, if you notice on your Social Security number, your driver's license, all that stuff, all your name is in full capital letters. Especially, I know specifically on the Social Security number, your name's in full capital letters, and there's a legal meaning for that. And one of the things is, I read that, and it's a theory, I can't prove it, but I've read that even the fact that your letters are all capital, and that means that the government can use you and your paycheck as collateral on these loans that they're taking. Now, I've read that. I don't know if I can necessarily prove that, but I've read that in multiple places. So I wonder what kind of sinister legal stuff is out there that we've all agreed to, that if an issue raised up, well, here's something in the fine print that we missed, that, nothing you can do about it now. And what does the Bible say about this stuff? The Bible says that somehow, some way, it's the love of money. People would rather keep their money than do what's right. And should Disney be sued over that situation with that wrongful death? Yes, they should be sued. Should they pay? Should they lose that lawsuit? Yes, they should lose that lawsuit. That's a terrible thing. The love of money is what keeps all that. And so, wild story. Brother, I'm telling you, that's weird. And not only is it weird, it's like, to me, it's sickening how I mean, that just such a like you go to Disney and your wife dies, and then some creeps, sleazeball lawyer says, oh, by the way, you signed up for a Disney Plus subscription in 2019, and your 1 month trial, you agreed that you can't sue us. Like, I mean, how do these people sleep at night? You're crazy. You people are demented. I just can't believe how outrageous this story is, but it's real. It's real. So anyway, God, I can't. I mean, Lord Jesus, come quickly. This world is wrong. And you'll understand when you hear stories like this why God's going to judge the world. And he's gonna send people to hell, and he's going to make the world anew. And so I look forward to that day. There must be a day of judgment. There must be. Because stuff like that has happened for thousands of years, and God's going to have to make it right. There has to be justice, and so the Lord will bring that justice. So, but this week we're promoting the Mr. Gizmo Gospel Coloring Book. Get you a copy. It'll be a blessing to you. Link in the description below. God bless you, friend. You guys have a good day. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we will see you guys later.